Did you know that choosing the wrong structure for your barndominium could cost you tens of thousands of dollars in the long run? Today I'm breaking down the three main types of barndominium structures: steel, wood, and hybrid. Each one has strengths and weaknesses that could make or break your build. Stay until the end, because I'm revealing which structure is best for different situations and climates. Plus, I want to hear which one you would choose to build. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you're planning to build a barndominium, one of the first and most important decisions you'll make is choosing your structural material. This isn't just about aesthetics or budget. Your choice affects durability, maintenance costs, energy efficiency, insurance rates, and how long your home will last. The three main options are steel frame barndominiums, wood frame barndominiums, and hybrid barndominiums that combine both materials. Each type has its place, and understanding the differences will help you make the right choice for your specific needs, location, and budget. Let's dive into each type so you can make an informed decision. Number 1. The steel frame barndominium. Let's start with steel frame barndominiums, because this is what most people think of when they hear the word barndominium. Steel frame barndos use metal components including steel posts, beams, trusses, and often metal siding and roofing. The entire structure is built with steel, creating a strong skeleton that can span large open spaces without needing interior load-bearing walls. First, let's talk about the major advantages of steel frame construction. Steel offers incredible durability and longevity. With proper maintenance, a steel barndominium can last well over 50 years and requires minimal upkeep compared to wood structures. The steel won't rot, warp, or deteriorate from moisture. Weather resistance is another huge advantage. Steel structures are highly resistant to environmental factors such as strong winds, hail, and seismic activity, making them ideal for areas prone to hurricanes, tornadoes, earthquakes, or heavy snow loads. If you live in a region with extreme weather, steel provides peace of mind. Pest and moisture resistance is a major benefit. Unlike wood, steel is impervious to termites, carpenter ants, and other pests that can compromise structural integrity. You'll never worry about termite damage, wood-boring beetles, or rodents chewing through your structure. Steel is also immune to mold and rot that can plague wood structures in humid climates. Fire resistance is critical. Steel is non-combustible, reducing the risk of fire damage and potentially lowering insurance costs. In wildfire-prone areas, this could be a life-saving feature. While steel can weaken at extreme temperatures, it takes much higher heat than would before it becomes compromised. Low maintenance is a huge advantage. Unlike wood, steel does not require regular sealing, painting, or pest control. Homeowners report up to 40% lower maintenance costs over 20 years compared to wood barndominiums. The metal exterior doesn't need repainting, won't peel, and resists fading for decades. Red iron framing allows for wide, open interior spaces without the need for load-bearing walls. This makes steel perfect for modern open-concept designs, large workshops, or commercial spaces. You have complete freedom with your interior layout because the exterior frame carries all the structural load. Construction speed is another advantage. Steel frame barndominiums typically come in prefabricated kits, allowing for faster and more efficient construction. Many components are manufactured off-site and assembled on location, reducing construction time significantly. The shell can often go up in just 1 to 3 weeks with a professional crew. Now let's be honest about the disadvantages. Steel framing costs more upfront than wood. Steel framing costs approximately $60 to $160 per square foot, with additional expenses for high-quality insulation and custom finishes. The material itself is more expensive, and you need specialized equipment and skilled labor to work with steel. Thermal bridging is a real concern. Steel conducts heat and cold very efficiently, which means without proper insulation, your steel frame can transfer outdoor temperatures directly into your home. This can be mitigated with spray foam insulation. Closed-cell spray foam is commonly used to improve energy efficiency and prevent condensation. You need to budget for quality insulation to avoid high energy bills. Steel requires specialized installation expertise. While faster to erect, steel construction requires specialized tools and experienced labor. You can't just hire any general contractor. You need someone experienced with metal building construction, welding, and bolted connections. Design modifications can be challenging. Once your steel frame is up, making changes is difficult and expensive. Steel isn't easy to cut, drill, or modify on site like wood is. You need to get your design right from the beginning. Number 2, the wood frame Barndominium. Now let's talk about wood frame Barndominiums, also called post frame or pole barn style Barndominiums. These structures use large wooden posts or columns as the main support, with wooden framing for walls and roof trusses. This is essentially pole barn construction adapted for residential living. The advantages of wood construction are significant. First, wood is generally more affordable up front. Wood is cheaper than steel. Post-frame construction can also require less specialized equipment, leading to less expense. If you're on a tight budget, wood can help you get into a barndominium for less money initially. Design adaptability is a major advantage. Stick builds offer ease in modifying designs during the building phase. If tweaks to the exterior frame are needed, wood simplifies the process, unlike steel, which can be challenging to adjust. If you change your mind about window placement or want to add a door, wood is much easier to modify. Natural insulation is a benefit. Wood provides natural insulation, translating into energy savings and reduced utility bills. Wood naturally resists temperature fluctuations better than steel, reducing heating and cooling costs. You don't have the thermal bridging issues that plague steel structures. Because thermal bridging is not a concern, condensation is an unlikely issue with post-frame construction. Wood doesn't conduct heat and cold the way steel does, so you're less likely to have moisture problems. DIY friendliness is a huge advantage for handy homeowners. Wood is widely available and can be sourced from local suppliers. Many homeowners with basic carpentry skills can contribute to the construction process, reducing labor costs. If you have construction experience, you can do significant portions of a wood frame build yourself. Aesthetic warmth is important to many people. Wood has a natural, traditional look that many find appealing. It's easier to achieve that rustic farmhouse aesthetic with exposed wood beams and posts. However, wood construction has serious disadvantages you need to consider. Wood is susceptible to termites, wood-boring beetles, and rodents, which can cause significant structural damage. In termite-prone regions, this is a constant concern that requires ongoing vigilance and treatment. Wood structures in humid climates are at a higher risk of mold, rot, and warping. To prevent these issues, they must be regularly sealed and treated. If you live in a humid area, you're fighting a constant battle against moisture damage. Wood absorbs moisture, expands and contracts, and can develop rot over time. Wood is highly flammable, which may increase insurance premiums and increase the risk of fire in fire-prone areas. In wildfire zones, a wood structure is a significant liability. While a well-maintained wood frame barndominium can last 30 to 50 years, it requires more ongoing maintenance than steel structures. You'll need to repaint or rest on exterior wood every 5 to 10 years, inspect for pest damage regularly, treat for termites, and repair any rot or warping. Wood tends to absorb moisture, contracting and expanding as it dries out. If you live in a high humidity zone, there might be issues with the framing, eventually reaching the drywall and attached coverings. Steel frame buildings are better equipped to handle extreme weather conditions like hurricanes, tornadoes, and heavy snow loads. While post-frame construction is sturdy, it's not as strong as red iron or tube steel. Number 3, hybrid barndominiums. Now let's talk about hybrid barndominiums, which combine both steel and wood to leverage the benefits of each material. In a hybrid barndominium, the steel frame typically provides a primary structure, supporting the roof and walls, while wood may be used for certain interior or exterior features such as exposed beams, accents, or even some portions of the framework. Hybrid barndominium shells are framed with 2x4 or 2x6 stick frame exterior walls in between the steel posts, instead of using metal or wood wall girts. Zip sheathing is installed on all exterior walls prior to installing the metal siding. Let me explain the major advantages of hybrid construction. By incorporating steel into the frame, a hybrid barndominium gains advantages like structural integrity and ability to withstand extreme weather conditions, while allowing for wood to be used in areas that don't require the same level of durability. You get the best of both worlds. Adding the additional wood framing to the exterior provides increased strength and even more extreme durability. Adding the non-weight-bearing framing provides an additional layer of protection from the outside elements. The additional wood framing and Tyvek sheathing in a hybrid barndo add additional materials that create a tighter, more energy-efficient seal to create a home that is extremely weather-resistant. You get better insulation performance than steel alone. With a hybrid barndominium, you can create window openings within your secondary frame. This way, there's enough space for all the window and door openings, and you don't sacrifice any room in the home. In standard barndominium construction, it can be challenging to ensure windows and doors are properly framed. However, in a hybrid, framing for windows and doors is simple because they are built into the secondary wood frame, just as they are built in traditional homes. Because you are adding the traditional frame within the post frame, you get a lot more strength. More so than almost anything else, a hybrid barndominium is much more durable. Design flexibility is enhanced with hybrid construction. By strategically combining metal, wood, and concrete, homeowners can create a barndominium that meets their needs while standing out in both durability and design. Better insulation with concrete and wood reducing temperature fluctuations, increase longevity as metal resists pests, while wood and concrete provide reinforcement. You can customize the aesthetic more easily. Want the strength of steel but the look of wood? A hybrid lets you have steel structure with wood siding, or vice versa. You're not locked into the industrial metal look if that's not your style. However, hybrid barndominiums have disadvantages too. Cost is higher than either steel or wood alone. One of the biggest disadvantages of building a hybrid barndominium is the higher cost of construction. If you're going to be building extra walls, you have to be aware that the cost will go up. You're paying for both steel and wood materials, plus the labor to install both systems. With a hybrid barndominium, you will be significantly adding to the time it takes to build your home. Making sure that everything is in compliance with building codes will take some extra time. If you are in a hurry, a hybrid barndo may not be your best option. By introducing lumber for secondary framing, you are adding materials that are susceptible to insect damage and can develop rot should they get wet. You lose some of the pest resistance that makes all steel barndominiums so appealing. Complexity increases. You need contractors skilled in both steel and wood construction. Not every builder has experience with hybrid systems, so finding qualified labor can be challenging. How to choose the right structure. So how you decide which structure type is right for you. Let me give you some clear guidance based on different factors. Consider your climate first. If you live in an area with extreme weather like hurricane zones, tornado alley, earthquake regions, or heavy snow areas, steel is your best choice. The structural integrity and weather resistance are unmatched. If you live in a mild climate with moderate weather, wood can work well and save you money. If you live in a humid climate, be very careful with wood due to rot and mold concerns. Think about your budget. If you need the lowest upfront cost and plan to do some work yourself, wood frame may be your best option. If you can afford higher initial costs but want the lowest long-term maintenance expenses, steel is the smart investment. Homeowners report up to 40% lower maintenance costs over 20 years with steel compared to wood barndominiums. If money is not a major concern and you want maximum performance, hybrid construction delivers. Consider your maintenance willingness. If you don't mind regular maintenance like painting, sealing, pest treatments, and inspections, wood can work. If you want minimal maintenance and decades of trouble-free living, choose steel. Hybrid falls somewhere in between, requiring more maintenance than all steel, but less than all wood. Think about pests in your area. If you live where termites, carpenter ants, wood-boring beetles, or rodents are common problems, steel eliminates these concerns entirely. Wood requires constant vigilance and treatment in pest-prone areas. Consider fire risk. If you live in a wildfire-prone area, steel is much safer and may significantly reduce your insurance costs. Wood is a major fire hazard in these regions. Think about your design preferences. If you love wide-open floor plans with no interior supports, steel is ideal. If you prefer a traditional look with exposed wood beams and rustic charm, wood or hybrid may suit you better. If you want both strength and aesthetics, hybrid allows customization. Consider your construction timeline. If speed is critical and you want the fastest build time, prefabricated steel kits can go up in weeks. If you have more time and want to DIY portions of the build, wood is more forgiving. If you don't mind a longer timeline for maximum quality, hybrid delivers. Think about resale considerations. In areas where barndominiums are popular and accepted, steel holds value extremely well due to low maintenance and durability. In areas that prefer traditional construction, a hybrid with wood elements might appeal to more buyers. Know your local market. Here are my final recommendations by situation. Choose steel frame if you live in extreme weather areas, want the absolute lowest maintenance, are concerned about pests or fire risk, want maximum durability and longevity, need large open spaces, or can afford higher upfront costs for long-term savings. Choose wood frame if you're on a tight initial budget, live in a mild climate with low pest pressure, have construction skills and want to DIY portions, prefer natural insulation properties, want ease of design modifications, or love traditional wood aesthetics and are willing to maintain them. Choose hybrid frame if you want the best of both materials, need steel strength but prefer certain wood elements, want enhanced energy efficiency beyond steel alone, need easier window and door installation, are building in a moderate climate, or have the budget for premium construction. My personal recommendation? For most people in most situations, I lean towards steel frame construction. Yes, it costs more upfront, but the long-term benefits of minimal maintenance, pest resistance, weather durability, and longevity make it the smartest investment. If you're building a forever home, spend the extra money on steel. You'll thank yourself in 20 years when you're not dealing with termite damage, rot, or constant repainting. However, if you're handy, on a tight budget, and live in a mild climate, what can work well? And if you want absolute top-tier performance and can afford it, hybrid construction delivers exceptional quality. So there you have it, the three main types of Barndominium structures. Steel offers incredible durability and low maintenance, but costs more upfront. Wood provides affordability and DIY friendliness, but requires ongoing maintenance and vigilance. Hybrid combines both for maximum performance at premium prices. Your choice depends on your climate, budget, maintenance willingness, timeline, and personal preferences. There's no single right answer for everyone. The right structure is the one that fits your specific situation and priorities. Now I want to hear from you. Which structure type would you choose for your Barndominium? Steel, wood, or hybrid? And what factors are most important in your decision? Upfront cost, maintenance, durability, aesthetics, or something else? Drop a comment below and let me know. I read every comment and love hearing your thoughts. If you found this breakdown helpful, please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel for more honest Barndominium content. Share this video with anyone who's planning to build a Barndominium so they can make an informed decision about their structure type. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.